Hey everyone, and welcome back to Chained Echoes, where today it is time to begin exploring the world! And we're going to be doing that primarily through means of filling out the reward board today. The reward board, I cannot emphasize enough. I talked about it last time, but it is so important! It gives you so many good rewards. This is this game's equivalent of level grinding. One thing I forgot to mention about the reward board, what makes it so great. We can actually see right now just what those great rewards are. You can see in the bottom left, longest chain 1. The longest chain of completed tasks we have is 1. There's nothing chained together. If we click I, view chain rewards. Unlocks new rewards based on the length of your longest chain. At a length of 4, we get a sacred water. At a length of 8, we get a grimoire shard. You get Sacred Water to unlock new classes and Grimoire Shards to just act as a level up from filling out your reward board. And there's more stuff down there, like a Solar Farnese, Rusty Knuckles, Monument. Ooh, Rusty Knuckles are really important. But yeah, there's some really good rewards in the reward board. Do your reward board. I'm emphasizing this so much because I failed to focus on the reward board in my first playthrough and I regret it. Alright, so I have a map of Farnsport with all of the treasures, and that's going to be the first thing we do here today, is we're going to go unlock, get all the treasures in Farnsport, because that is going to give us a nice bunch of just rewards from the treasures themselves, and 2, that is going to unlock a spot on the reward board. So let's see. Taking a look at my map, there's a treasure here which we found. I've got a map of all of the treasures. Yeah, I have a map of all the treasures in Farnsport. Well, for the most part. It looks like a couple might be missing. Or might be missing images, which is unfortunate. There should be 2 more in this map, though, it says. Let's take a look around. Can't grab from that because we grabbed from it too recently. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's unfortunate that there's a missing image for 2 treasures here. Hello? Oh, you dirty pig. Oink oink. You two have fun. Got an antidote? Does that count? Where's the treasure? Nope, that does not count. Unfortunately, I don't know which 2 treasures I already have. We got something over here. 75 arc. That doesn't count either, right? Yeah, that doesn't count. It's only treasure chests that count. Well, surely we'll be able to find all of our loot somewhere around here. Pet the kitty! Yay, kitty loves us! I swear I saw a monster enveloped in flames heading towards the palace. No one believes me! I believe you because I had to fight it. Okay, can't go in that room, but we can go up to the roof. Ah, here we go. Treasure up here. How about down in the basement? Nothing here but an exit. Leading to a raven cloak. Interesting. So that puts us at, yeah, that's 5. So there's 4 to go. Alright, well, let's see. There's 3 more treasures. Okay, not 3 more treasures. There's 1 more treasure we can get, it looks like, because it looks like the maximum we can get is 6 at the moment. Still worth doing, worth getting them. Let's see. So entering this area, there will be a treasure down this way. And in here, they say a monster appeared in the middle of the royal banquet. Hard to believe, but on the other hand, the amount of monsters has been steadily growing for the last few months. Well, the map says there's a treasure in here, but I don't see it. Alright, well, let's try the next one then. We got one here, putting us up to 6. Apparently there's one in here. Huh, maybe the map is a little misleading and there's more treasures than it says are available. Got some utility overdrives, is very nice. And looks like there should be another treasure up this way. Beast pelts. Ah, okay, I slightly misread the map. So we can access all but one of the treasures in Farnsport right now, which means we have all of them, it seems. I think. Let me go double check. I don't actually recognize those other places on the map. And besides, we do need to explore the entire town in order to get another reward board filled in. So we want to head this way. And then we want to head south. How do we go south? All the way to the east. Then we can loop around and go this way. Alright, there we go. Most of the area explored. Nice. I love being a man of the sea. When wars break out and borders are redrawn, we can just find a new port. If things get worse in Volandis again, nothing will keep us here. Damn, I was really hoping he'd go all in on it. But that might make it too obvious. Yeah, I thought I didn't recognize this one. What the heck? There's supposed to be at least one treasure that I literally can't access. And there's more than just the 9 treasures on the reward board. Alright, that is interesting to have confirmed. Alright, let's claim the reward for that, claim the reward for that, and check our chain rewards. We get a sacred water. So that'll give us access to a new class once we get around to finding a new class, a new statue to grant us one. Okay, but good to know that there's more treasures in an area than what you actually need for the reward board. This part of the city is called the Floating Village. This is where the poorest of the poor live, if you can really call this living. I see another treasure. How do we access you? I guess we go over this way. How? Oh. We want to loop around the top side to get in there. And then it looks like there's a doorway that leads in that might let us then come out over there. Maybe, if we're lucky. Nope. Want to go further down? Hello there. Ignore me. I'm just passing through. There we go. Got Boken. Hello. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. What is going on? Is this a hospital? Helping people is my passion. That's what everyday heroes do. Yeah, it's some sort of medical clinic. Oh dear. Sorry for just barging through like that. Sorry, we're not taking anyone new. I'm not in the mood for anything, actually. Interesting. Very interesting. The rich cover themselves with perfume to smell better, but they're only fooling themselves. Down here, we know their real stench. Do you smell all that garbage? It's all washed up here from up there. Yeah, that sounds about right, unfortunately. Okay, well, we've got a nice chunk of treasures out of Farnsport, so that's good. We explored most of the area. I think the last thing we can really do here is go unlock 3 deals would get us another spot on the reward board. Let's see, who can we talk to? You work. The ultimate dealer has taught you everything he knows. Now go on with your adventure, travelers. You're not gonna actually let me sell with you. Okay, fair enough. You were there, just there for the tutorial. I think I didn't see a shop this way, though. Hello there, shop. Do you need anything? I do. I need to unlock some deals. We do not have what we need for any deals. We need a yak horn. Alright. In that case, let's get out to Rohlan Fields. Because we can at least start working on stuff out there. Okay, so there are a lot of things to do out here. Like, maybe... equipment. Let's optimize everyone's gear. See what the game recommends, actually. I'm just gonna trust the game. I'm gonna trust the game knows what it's doing with optimizing my equipment. I could try and object to whatever the game says and come up with my own builds, but we don't really have a lot to work with right now, so... Alright, Tack the Yak, how much am I gonna regret this? Ouchie, ouch! Possibly a lot! Okay, let's, I'm gonna save real quick. Actually, hang on. Do we have... Did it auto-save? Yeah, let's just make a save right here. And, let's go! Okay, what are you weak to, Tack the Yak? No weaknesses, but we can steal from you. Okay. I'm very, very glad we have that cleric emblem. Let's Poetic March for everybody. I want to be sure to steal from Tack the Yak before it dies. And yeah, might as well go for an attack. Oil Slash you, and then we can have Len do a fire attack. Not great. Fire Thrust. Heal everybody, please. Okay, could be better, could be worse. I don't like that it's getting 2 moves coming up. God, it has so much health, though. I don't know if we can do this quite yet. Thank goodness we can just run away. Okay, confirmed. That is, not the best idea at this particular moment. Well, hello there, Slorse. Die, Slorse! I do think there is a reward board for killing it with poison. Okay, offensive buff. And weak to water, so I'm not gonna worry about fire. Yeah, I think I just want to make sure the last hit comes from the poison. If that happens, I think that'll be what gets us the reward board. Extend that buff, get our overdrive back down a bit. Now, let's hold off. Alright, poison shot again. Okay, you're getting close to dead. So I want to be careful with how much damage I'm doing. Alright, time to hold off. Might as well. Alright, please die to my poison. Okay, keep holding off. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Got it. Alright, did that get us? Yes, kill a Slorse by poison. Another objective done. Giving us 5 iron ore, 100 arc, and 5 SP. How are we doing on SP, by the way? 128, so we might actually be able to start upgrading a few things. Do we have any more? No, we don't have any more. That's what I thought. Okay, what do we want to learn then? Or what do we want to upgrade? We have 128, so there's not a lot of options. I think I'll hold off for you. I want to go for that HP killer. Or sorry, HP up. Got it mixed up with the human killer. Actually, can I? I cannot invest when I don't have enough. Fair enough. Okay, maybe I don't quite have as much as I thought. Still, we are making progress. So that counter agility up, that's really good, and I do want to get that upgraded. Alright, I think I'll leave it alone for now. We are getting up there in SP, so that's good. Alright, what's next for the reward board? We got a lot of options. I need to find buried treasure. I guess let's just explore for a little bit. There's something on the map up here. Looks like an area entrance. Right over here. Oh, hello there. We've got Ograne Grottos. What's this? Some sort of underground caverns? And this is a new area on the reward board. 400 arc for that, and some demon leather. Oh, there's some stuff in here. 20,000 arc and 50 SP for one objective? Interesting. There's a loud sound in the far distance. You don't think you can reach it from here. Okay. Well, at least we activated that. What are you? That's what I thought. Hidden cave. We got chemistry? What's that? Must be some sort of equipment? Not armor. Maybe it's weapon? Huh. Oh. Oh, it's a crystal. Some items are more effective. Interesting. And looks like I can't really go much further than this. Unfortunate. But at least we got a little preview of this area, I suppose. Okay, I do know another objective on our reward board is to kill a bunch of Slorses, so I think we might do that next. Hello there, Slorse! Now that I've killed you very tediously with poison, it's time for you to perish! Well, we're not getting overdrive anytime soon. Let's see. Yeah, offense buff. Might as well. They do have a surprisingly large amount of health. Fine, I'll go for it, even though I'm gonna lose overdrive. A lot of health, but they don't do a lot of damage. Alright, let's get a bleed on you. And done. How many more do we have to kill? Oh, we got 5 out of 5 collectibles. There's another objective done, giving us some bamboo fiber. Okay, one more Slorse. There you are. Let's save our TP for when we actually get to overdrive. There we go. Oh, screw you. And already did that, so let's just go for it. Alright, Sienna, your turn. There we go, 3 out of 3 Slorses. Awesome. And I think at this point you're kind of getting the idea of what the reward board is like. And I will definitely try and show each of the enemies the first time we fight them. We've already fought pig ears back when we were looking for the bandits. Haven't fought a wool turtle yet. But I might do a lot of those grind out enemies objectives in particular on my own time. But for treasures and exploring, I definitely want to do that on screen. Okay, so let's see. We got Purity 2 Swordmaster. It's size 2 though. The size of a crystal unfortunately does have a big impact on its usability. We can also choose to get nothing and just grab some money instead. I think I'm gonna go with whatever has size 1. Or whatever the smaller size. For the sake of more efficient use of crystals, since you need to have smaller sizes to equip more crystals. Now, what are you? Wool turtles! Okay, those are the wool turtles we've been looking for. Now, I'm curious, will fighting these enemies count as 1 kill or 3? Oh, don't you put me to sleep. Alright, stabbing time. Almost to an ultra move. That will be nice. See, they look more like sheep to me, not turtles. I can kind of see it, but the wool really does make them look just like turtles to me. Alright, do you have anything to steal? Yes. What do you got? Coconut fiber. Hello, coconut fiber. No. Let's not lose our overdrive. I could have swapped you out for Rob, admittedly. What does this merry-go-round do? There we go. Got a wool shell as well. Alright, let's see. Did that count for 3? Yes, it did! Okay, that's really convenient. Alright, let's take a look at the map. We have not exactly gone very far. So, let's see. Let's start heading north a little bit. I've got a couple areas I actually do want to check out. There are a couple of objectives I would like to complete before we finish off for today. For the past few days, my husband has been staring through the window at the windmills. This morning, he seemed to have discovered something and ran off towards them. Oh? Windmills, then. Apologies for the random stops every now and then. I have a cat who is very insistent on walking onto my keyboard, which is, for obvious reasons, not ideal, given that I am currently playing with that keyboard. Yeah, let's just attack for now. Actually, you know what? No, we don't need to fight these enemies. We fought all of them before, and it's not like they're going to give us much more than money. Okay, windmills. What do we get? Ooh, size 1 attack up 3. Ooh. Yes, absolutely. Grab the counter agility as well. I could be going for those boosts, the boost mechanic, but I don't care that much for it at the moment. Help me! Save me from this monstrosity! I failed to defeat it, and now it is out to get me! Hello, Don Q. What monstrosity? I failed to defeat it, and now it is out to get me! What are you talking about? Can't you see it? This is vicious beast towering up high into the sky. I can only see windmills. Exactly! Do you see the one with a broken wheel? It might look harmless to you, but I can see straight through its illusion. Don't let it deceive you. I beg of you to defeat that monster and save this land. With the broken wheel? The windmill is a monster? Don Quixote was right! We must kill the windmill! Weak to nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and start building up. Oh, you don't have a lot of health at all, never mind. Well, that was easy. I saw it! You defeated the windmill! I knew something was wrong with it, thank you! Not only have you freed this land from it, but you've also saved my sanity. I thought I was losing my mind, but what was that? A mimic? A monster disguising itself as other objects? What a terrifying thought. Anyway, I will return home now. Thank you for your help. Here, take this as a little token of my gratitude. We got a rapier, nice. And we got an entry on the reward board. Alright, we've got 2 chains of 4. If we can connect them... You know what? That's how we're gonna finish today. Let's go connect those up on the reward board. But first, optimize. Everybody, who got the rapier? You did. Nice, that's a pretty good buff. Alright, give me some wool turtles. We'll finish off by fighting 3 more. You know what? No, I said I would do that on my own time, and I will. So by the next time we meet up, I will have defeated a few more wool turtles. Maybe I'll work on some pig ears as well, so we can get a few more entries on the reward board done. And then yeah, next time on Chained Echoes, now that we've done a bit of initial filling in of the reward board and kind of just shown what that's like, next time we're going to actually try and progress the main story by looking for a way up to the mountain range. I will see everyone next time for that.